Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this summer reading, summer solstice reading, Cancer season reading. We're just finishing up the last parts of June, and I have this reading here for you, Capricorn. Let's see what the cards reveal for how your summer is going and how you can kind of focus on what's important. I'm going to lay down 4 cards. We're going to come back and talk. This is the Marchetti Tarot, by the way. So Marchetti Tarot for the sign of Capricorn. And 4 cards, like I said. All right. Beautiful. And then interesting. Okay. Let's jump right in, Capricorn. Your focus for the summer is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is water energy. This is emotions. This is your heart. And this is feminine energy. So this is receiving love and receiving gifts. Now, I know, Capricorn, you're a giver. You're a doer. You're an action taker. And you're a physically oriented kind of sign. So you like to take care of other people. Now, this is saying your focus for the summer is emotionally let others care for you. Let others nurture you. See this beautiful cup? That's your heart. That's full of love. That's full of your emotions, your kindness, your empathy, your intuition, your psychic abilities. Maybe it's your love of music, but this is your heart. And this is what you're focusing on. Allow yourself to become more receptive. Be receiving. Allow others to give to you. You're such a giver of physical reality towards other people. You're always the one to want to provide people's comforts and food and shelter and all the things, but focus this summer on Queen of Cups. Allow yourself to receive, to be nurtured, to be loved, to be cared for, to have people think about your needs and your desires. Where do you shine the brightest? It's the King of Swords. This is a court card for the sign of Aquarius. And this is the master of air, which is communication, which is the ability to pull out your sword, which is your truth, which is your words, which is your dictation. And it's this sword is coming out and it's speaking truth. And it's laying down boundaries, and it's saying, we aren't going to do this again. This is where you really shine the brightest, is your ability to speak truth, your ability to be analytical. The King of Swords always is like a general of an army. They are strategic. They see the football field. They're going to call out, like a coach of a football team, they're going to call out the plays. They're going to make sure everybody is on board, knows their position, what they're going to do. They're leaders. They're truth speakers. They are facts over feelings. So where you shine the brightest is when you're putting out the play, when you're calling out the play, excuse me, for how everybody's going to be going about things. So your focus is going to be on your heart and on your softer side, your feminine energy. Every masculine and feminine can be in a male and a female. So now this is more masculine energy. It's action taking. It's let's go. It's like I said, it's like a coach of a football team, a general of an army. This is where we're going. This is what we're doing. This is what I want you to do. You're calling it all out. What you can stand to release. Ace of Cups. Now, that's interesting because what this is a desire for love. This is a desire for new love. This is a desire for I want to give my cup to somebody. I want someone to give their cup to me. What this is like somebody that sits there and constantly thinks about, I just want to be loved. I just want someone to love me and pay attention to me and give me love and show me this and do that for me. And when this is your focus constantly, do you know how they talk about what you resist persists? When all you're thinking about is, I want this, Ace of Cups, new love, a love, true love, something like that, it just pushes it away. It just pushes it farther out there. So this is what you could work on releasing. And what I'm going to suggest instead is speak in terms of, I love myself. I attract love. I attract what's best for me. I bring about the good in the world. Speak in positive affirmations rather than from that lack mentality. Because when you focus on the lack mentality, you just draw in more lack. When you're focusing on what I have and what I'm going to try to continue to cultivate, which is just love for myself right now, you know, others can be attracted to that. And you can also kind of call in your soulmate by being what you want. I'm going to be that, and it's going to come to me. So it just really says release. I'm getting the sensation it's getting, releasing that needy, desperate energy so that what is confident can come your way. Now, interesting, I think Sagittarius just got this exact card. Five of Wands is the future orientation. It's what you can kind of work on as you move towards the future. And this is like argumentative and angry and fighting and bickering and kids on a playground fighting over whose stick is bigger. It just seems really immature and low vibration energy. And this is where you can kind of be focusing on the future. Well, I'm going to say the same thing I said to Sagittarius, and that is just beware of, you don't have to attend every fight you're invited to. So if people show up like this, angry, mad, red-faced, why did you, how come, when did you say, I didn't say you could do that, why did you do it? Do you know what I mean? Remember who you are, the King of Swords. And would the King of Swords allow this kind of behavior to come towards them? No. So your future orientation, in my opinion, is going to be shut that down right away. Don't allow that kind of behavior in your life. If people are going to come at you, pointing their finger and touching on your chest and getting you all, trying to get you upset and angry, I would refrain, in my opinion. I'm going to bring over the Light Seers Tarot. Let's find out a little extra about this spread, what we have so far. As far as your focus for the summer, why is the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn? Why is the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn? Whoa. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. That's definitely some earth energy there. And the Nine of Pentacles is a very, I almost have everything I could possibly desire. I'm missing one thing before I have like my true fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles is a very independent, self-sufficient energy. It's somebody that, it always reminds me of like when you're trying to put your toddler's clothes on and they say, I got it, I can do it, I got it, I do it myself. It's that. And so you're needing to be open to your emotions and love and allowing people to nurture you and being more nurturing yourself. And it's this, I can do it, I can take care of myself but I'm also going to let other people take care of me on occasion. I am not going to always have to be the one taking care of everything. I can allow other people to take care of me sometimes. Why is the King of Swords here in where you're shining the brightest? King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely, like I said, like that general of an army. You're definitely like a coach of a football team, and you got patience on your side. You are willing to sit down and look at the situation with focus and patience. You're not in a hurry to make decisions. That's where you shine the brightest, is your ability to have this earth energy of patience. I can maybe find out about something on Friday afternoon, and I go home and I contemplate and I look at the moving pieces, and I determine on Monday where I'm going to speak my truth and deliver how I think things should go. So your patience is really serving you. You're not somebody that just spouts off directions. You think about it and you bring patience into that. Now, back over to this, what you could release, that Ace of Cups. And that is kind of that energy of, I just want someone to love me. I want someone to, fall in love with me and think about me all the time. And clarify that is the Seven of Wands. Now, that's boundaries. So what I'm going to say is, when you start to feel I'm empty, my cup is empty, and I just want someone to come over here and fall in love with me and take away my loneliness, I am going to remember, Capricorn, I'm speaking for you. I'm going to remember that I am in this beautiful bubble of protection. I'm loved, I'm cared for, I'm a spiritual entity that's protected. I have boundaries. And I'm not just going to be out here in the streets looking needy and crazy. I am going to have boundaries over my space and over my heart and over who I am and what I represent. I have self-respect and dignity and self-control. And I'm not just out here with this empty cup like a beggar, hoping people will put coins into it. I'm going to be very careful about who I allow in my life. So this is where we're working on releasing, but also having some self-control and some good boundaries put up, not walls, boundaries. Now, what you're going to be working on towards the future, the later part of summer, that Five of Wands, not attending every argument you're invited to. Let's clarify Five of Wands. We have the Devil. That's your energy, Capricorn, and that is just the Devil is just here to enlighten us about things that can pull us under. Things that can take advantage of us. Take it as you will, as far as the devil energy represents toxicities. If you have something like this anger, Five of Wands, if you have a hair trigger temper, if you are somebody that, here comes the devil, tempting you to, hey, that person spoke to you such and such a way, go give them a piece of your mind. You know those cartoons with the devil and the angel on the shoulder? The devil whispers the bad things to do. Don't let the devil win. This is really saying that for your future, be very careful what voice you're listening to, the devil on the shoulder or the angel. The devil is just a confirmation of that Five of Wands for future orientation. You don't have to be a part of things that bring your vibrations down. If you know that going into this group of people is going to strike up an argument, don't go. The devil is like, hey, I'm just here to show you that there could be trouble. Now, if you go into that knowing there's already a warning of toxic energy, it's almost like I warned you. I showed you that there was something not great over there. Every time you go to your in-laws' house, there's always a big fight. Every time you show up to that one workplace situation, there's always some argument over, whatever. So be careful of the environments that you're putting yourself in. And you already probably know where you should probably not put yourself. So listen to that. The devil is a warning about toxic energy. And this is for your future. What you should avoid. Capricorn, this is your reading. Spicy Sunflower Tarot. I'm on TikTok and on YouTube. And your likes and your follows, your subscribes and your shares are very appreciated. Thank you so much. Be blessed and be well.